And it's got extremely heavy. Oh, can we make the video? So today we have come back to the River Mersey, refusing to be defeated and hoping for a bit of luck on my side. I'm still after the ray, but at this point I'll take anything. I'll take a doggy, anything other than a whiting, we'll take that and we'll be happy about it. Now, I thought I was going to be down here early. The tide is already in. So I'm late bringing you guys to the party because I've already got one rod out. We've got the Achios Fury with the pen battle on. That's got a flapper with a little bottom tracer running along it as well. We've gone for worm on that and mackerel on the bottom tracer. Hopefully that's going to be catching something. I've come and found Tommy. Hi Tommy.
With my new rods.
With the new rods. Now, anyone now who's seen Happy Hookers video the other day, we ended up going over to the Humber and we all got destroyed. However, Tommy took it worse. He ended up with 2 broken rods because of it. It ended up being a nightmare of a journey, so I'm not releasing that video because the content isn't too great. Well, from my end, it is for Happy Hookers' end, but so hopefully we can redeem the chaos of Friday. That's the plan anyway.
Anything's got to be an improvement, doesn't it?
So long as things don't break, it's already an improvement. We've had disaster after disaster, but today we're going to redeem that. So I've got one rod set up and then I'm going to bring you guys back in and get the next lot set up. Let's do it. So one of the new rods that I've acquired recently, I'm hoping that you guys can see this as well as I can, but we'll see how it goes. Tronix Pro Grella Surf TT. Now this is quite possibly one of my most favourite budget-friendly rods at the minute. I got it from Fleetwood Fishing Supplies. I do have the 13.9 foot and now I've got his big brother, the 14.9 foot. So we're going to give this a try out today and obviously see how well you can see that. The matching Grella Surf TT reel as well. Now I am quite keen on the Shimano Ultegra and the pen battle that I haven't quite given Mel back yet. However, this reel, it's up there. For a budget-friendly reel, definitely recommend it. As for the combo together, absolute 10 out of 10 for me. The absolute feel of it is fantastic. Obviously, super nice grip on the end there. But it's a rod where they've actually thought about it when they're making it. So you'll know what it's like when you've had one of those fishing sessions where everything's soaking, you're trying to get packed down quick, and apologies, car's going past. You're trying to get packed down, everything's soaking, and you're struggling to get your rods apart. If you see here, they've actually made it so you've got grips on each section, so that when you're taking your rod back apart, it's nice and simple. A nice soft grip on it. Never had an issue so far with it. I'm enjoying it. So yeah, we've got both on the go. Well, I've got this one here with me at the minute. One of the other little mini features as well, so I'm not sure how well you're going to be able to pick that up. Right here, when you're trying to line it up as you're putting it together, you've got the Tronix Pro emblem, perfect for when you're lining up. Absolute fantastic bit of kit. It's affordable, it's budget friendly as well. So this today, we're going to get a bit of mackerel, sand eel and squid all wrapped together, one nice chunky bait, and hopefully pick up a ray on it. Okay, so the Grella is nearly ready to go out. We've gone for a nice big fishy bait. So I've got mackerel, sand eel and a bit of squid all wrapped together on there. That's going to be going on the up and over, and hopefully that is going to be the one that starts off the joys with the rays, if I'm getting lucky. So we know that the rays like the fishy baits. We're going for an up and over, so it's going to be sat on the floor. Once this releases, like a big bullet going out, that's all going to unclip as soon as it hits the water, and then that tracer will be sat on the bed of the floor, on the bed of the sea, river, whatever we're going to call it, ready for that ray to come along and catch it. Both rods out, both fishing in different styles. So up and over, that's on the Gorilla, and then the Achios Fury, that's got, it's difficult to explain that one. Imagine a flapper but with a very long tracer for the bottom. What do you even call that? I'm going to show you the kind of rig that I'm using on the Achios. And I actually bought myself a rig wallet because, like many fishing guys, I'm really lazy when it comes to the end of the session, and I just go and chuck all my rigs and leads and everything I've been using into a tub and let it get in a massive knot all tangled together. We're changing our ways, guys, we're changing our ways. Right, you see how that was a big knot and now it's nice and simple? That's all down to boom arms. Now, people keep telling me that boom arms are old school, but I still like them. So, this here, similar kind of concept to a 3-hook flapper. On that one I'm using it as a 2-hook instead of 3-0, but you'll get the idea. Top 2 hooks, nice and short, so when this is in the water, they're going to be just dangling around, hoping to catch anything that's knocking around. Could be catching your doggies, your whiting, your flatties, like your flounder and plaice. The priority though is this bottom hook. So whilst they're up there doing their job, this bottom hook, nice and long tracer, that's going to be flowing along the bottom. Same kind of style as how your up and overs are, your running legends, everything like this. It's going to be away from the main body, just nice and simple, popped on the ground, ready for a nice fish like a ray to be going and floating over. The boom arms, they're just basically to try and keep things nice and tidy. So when you're reeling in, it's going to prevent a lot of tangles, make life easier. There's a slight touch of a breeze, but nothing too drastic. Plenty of cloud, so we've got a nice bit of cover with that. Let's see if I can get a couple of nice drone shots for you guys. I mean, most of you, I'm sure most of you will know exactly what the Mersey looks like. But for those who don't, those who don't, let's see what we can do. Tommy reckons we've had some taps on here, but I was too busy having fun with the drones. Right, one whiting. It's not what we came for, plus a load of weed. Let's get him back quick. Oh, not the greatest of catches, not exactly what I wanted. I suppose that's how it goes, isn't it? You go to target one thing and you end up with whiting. Obviously this time of year going through now till about March time, we're probably going to be seeing a hell of a lot of those. On top of that, let's bring you with me so you can see this. So what I had to contend with there, I had to cut the camera because it was just basically me trying to get the weed off the line as we were bringing it in. So all up the line. And it's the kind of weed that's like glue to your line. You've got to try and strum it off and do what you can to get rid of it at the same time. You knew there was a fish on, so yeah, it was a bit of a difficult one, that. But one little whiting in the bag stops it from being a blank. We all know how I feel about those whiting though. Are you on there properly? You're not going to fall off, are you? I don't want none of you guys falling and trying to blame me for it. So, time to get this baited back up. Oh. If it carries on with whiting though, we are going to start taking the worm off and going with everything else instead. because I don't particularly want a little white infest. Anyway, I'll catch you all soon. Right, well, we know the peckers are here. Not exactly what we're after. We know the flatties are here. No, we don't mind flatties, you know, bit different. But it's the rays. Or dogfish. Now, a lot of people call them dirty doggies. I quite like dogfish. I think they're cool. They give you a decent little fight bringing them in. You have some fun with them. We've had a pecker now. We don't need another one.
That's a ray.
Huh?
That's a ray.
Have you got a ray on? Oh, this is...
I've only got £15 line up.
Right, we're going to get mine in quick here because Tommy might have just struck gold. And if he has, then I might have to, you know, be a supportive friend, but also have a little cry to myself. But my line has gone very light now, so I think I was a bit too eager on it. Instead of just waiting a sec for, you know, the confirmation, I might have been a little bit too excited. The good news is, however, there's far less weed on it this time than there was on the first one. Just a quick one. Please stop throwing your crap in the rivers. When I popped into Fleetwood Fishing Supplies, we made sure we had a net to get anything that was decent, like a ray, up that wall. Let's bring you along for this journey. What we got to hope though is that I got one with a long enough rope. Now,
Try not to put too much strain on the line. But it's
what kind of line did you say you've got?
£15.
£15 line.
It's a ray. There she is.
Oh, that's stunning. Right, let me get this I should have got this undone first. Right. Now, Tommy is one of the most knowledgeable people when it comes to fishing, so he's going to tell us exactly what we're doing. I'm going to make sure my phone's not about to fall out.
Because you want to be in the tide, because the tide's coming this way.
Right, drop to kind of let the...
And then I'll bring the fish to you, so you just lower that down to the water.
Yep.
There she is, she's coming now.
Oh, stunning this.
Okay, keep her there. And then what I'll do is I'll walk her across to you now. Lift. And away you go.
Oh,
And that's how you work as a team.
sorted. And one thing you do need to remember is when you're fishing, you need to make sure you're looking after the sea life that we're catching at the same time instead of just trying to drag up a wall.
Yeah.
There we are. Jump.
There's a soft spot on a ray.
Let me grab your rod and then you
Show you where
can...
the soft spot is, just there, to the left of the eye. There's a soft spot right there. And right there. So use
Beautiful.
your thumb and finger and just feel that there.
Just here?
Yeah, press.
Oh yeah.
There's a soft
Oh
spot
wow.
and there's a bone either side of you.
In a minute, can you go and jump onto my line? Absolute winner. And we got a smiler as well.
There you go. And that's on the smallest hook I had.
Absolute winner. Right, let me pop your gear back down here, mate. Tommy, how do you know when they're male or female?
Well, see these two claspers here?
Yeah.
That's the female one. The male ones
Is it where they're really
down
long?
there, and they'd be really thick and wide because he clasps
Absolutely
onto
stunning.
them. He'll clasp onto the female with his claspers.
Happy days. There you go, guys. We do catch fish. So once again, guys, popping back safely. Using the drop net again. The guardrail's going to stop it from having the fish drop in. Well, hit the wall on the way down. There we are, safely in the water. Swam out nicely, all safely, and back out she is. Right, so that's the first bit of excitement, and it has kind of made me a bit of an eager beaver now, with seeing the ray being caught literally, well, I think Tommy's like 10 foot away from me. So we're in with a chance. We're using the same kind of similar rigs. We're using the same baits. He caught that on just tiny little bits of mackerel. So it wasn't even the big baits that we were going for. Tiny little bits of mackerel was what he caught that on. This is the kind of fishing that I want to be seeing. So we're using a similar kind of process, just making sure my rod's a bit lower. We're making a couple of little tweaks so that we're fishing pretty much identical. It's one of those, it's key. If you're learning to fish, make sure you're listening to these people who know exactly what they're doing. Tommy's rod is starting to go again, and in a minute I'm going to end up throwing him in with it. If anyone gives you any kind of tips, just absorb it all in, especially if you're someone who's completely new to fishing. I've only been fishing now since February this year, so not even a full year yet. Whenever I get advice, I make sure I listen and to take it. I'll bring you back when something starts happening. How was that view? Nice old view of the boats going out. I've just realised you're all really zoomed in on me now, aren't you? Right, all rods are pretty much, well, about to be. All rods back out, ready for a nice refresh. And hopefully, my luck's about to change. Let's see how it goes. Those are the kind of touches we're having. Oh, lovely! Right, I'm happy again. Oh, I was hoping to be catching a doggy. He's gone.
Gone off.
No!
Nobody likes to see that happen.
Honestly, I promise you all there was a dog on that. Honestly, I'm going to blame all of you lot. I buy a camera, start a YouTube channel, and then I don't catch any fish. So that's 2 on and 2 lost. Slightly disappointed. Now what I'm going to do is, the bait that was on it, I'm going to leave on there. And I've just taken a nice little slice of mackerel, and I'm just going to bind that onto the bait that's already there, that's on the hooks. Nice and simple, straight on. Get your lasty. Anyone that's into fishing, they'll be able to tell you a lasty is pretty much your best mate. Nice and simple, get it wrapped around, get it bounded on. Cry a little bit about the fact that you've just lost 2 fish in the space of a minute. You're elasting on. Just make sure that hook is out. Don't have your hook covered. Don't let your elastic go over the top of it, because then all you're doing is stopping that fish from finding that hook. Has he got? No. No. Not when you lose 3 doggies in a row though. Yeah, I'm still blaming you lot for that. Am I finally going to be in luck, or is this going to be the one to run away? Now, half the issue is I can't actually see.
I can't actually see him either. There he is. Look at the wall now. Oh, he's fell off.
No! So, tide has changed. Tide's now going back the opposite way. That's cast out, and I'm going to leave it with a nice bow in it. Still getting knocks, so you know the party's not just over yet. But it's been quite a good session. With the help of Google Translate, I've just been talking to a German family, mother, father, and 2 kids. Both the boys are interested in fishing, and both of them, you know, we've been talking about the fish that we catch, and I suppose that's part of it. You have a good laugh, chat to the people that pop by, and watch your fish escape. Hey Rich, Mr. Happy Hooker, the green meanie, look at this. That's an absolute bend in that, mate. Wait till you see what he's just caught. You guys ready for this?
Oh no, it's snapped off. Nobody likes to see that happen.
Oh, snap off. Could this be the one? Yes! Come over here, you. Over you come. Ladies and gents, finally. Oh God, right, you grab that, otherwise we're gonna flap them everywhere. Oh, it's been one of those days, guys, but absolute beautiful doggy. I'm happy, I'm excited. The day hasn't gone to waste. Now, all right, so I'm happy. That has absolutely made my day. So obviously, I've not had my ray, and we all know that the ray was what I was targeting, but as I said earlier, I'd be buzzing if I get a doggy. Like I say, if you guys catch doggies, as soon as you've got them unhooked, make sure you get them head to tail, hold them tight, because the placoids on them are rough, and it will make for skin burns and rashes. And if you get any of the bacteria inside that rash and inside that cut skin, oh, you're a legend, thank you. I'm buzzing, I'm happy. And that's what it's about. Me and Tommy have had an absolutely fantastic afternoon. There's been plenty of bites, obviously plenty of lost fish, but I suppose that's how it goes. You can't get all lucky and can't get, you know, everything you want. But I must tell you, I've had a good time. Right, it's the final reel in, and it's got extremely heavy. Oh, can we make the video? Talk to me, Tommy. Thornback ray.
Good. All yours, and that's a male.
Oh. There we go, finally done. Male thornback ray. He's smiling, he's happy, and I'm happy. Straight back into the net, and he's going back safely. We came for a ray and we got one. My day is absolutely made. I don't think you guys could comprehend the fact it was the final cast, reeling in. I just thought it was heavy, maybe another doggy. And the fact he's back, well, the fact I managed to catch him, I'm lost for words. I'm not gonna lie. This is my first ever ray I've managed to catch this year. Right, he's going back in. Safely bring fish in, safely put them back, especially when you've got things like rays on the go. Well guys, what an absolute trip that's been. I apologise for the state of me. I'm on the services at the minute on the way back. But that was phenomenal. To go from thinking I was just gonna end up with a bit of a rubbish trip once again, let down trips, to being able to, well, accomplish everything I wanted to accomplish and catch that ray finally. I'm extremely happy. Honestly, I'm buzzing. Gotta say a huge thank you and shout out to Tommy, to Ben, to Reese, for setting me up with making sure I've got the right gear, the right tactics, everything that I needed to be able to achieve that. I must say though, I owe a huge thank you to Richard, who is Happy Hooker. Obviously this whole fishing journey, I've only been fishing since February of this year, and it was only because of his videos and wanting to try it for myself that I've actually managed to come this far. So then obviously through Rich I've ended up meeting Mel, who's become such a brilliant friend as well. Tommy, who you'll see on the video. You've got an absolute humongous network of people, and you've all been able to help with absolutely everything, from getting out, clearing your head and just having a couple of fishing trips, to learning absolutely brilliant techniques and, well, just start evolving in fishing. But for now, I'm going to love you all and leave you all. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, then please do me a favour, subscribe or leave a love heart, you know, give me a little thumbs up. Right, until the next one, see you all later.